first most frequently asked question is, how much money do I need to start trading? Guys, let's take a step back, okay? Before you put any money in the stock market, I suggest you paper trade, okay? Use the paper trading account, okay? Get familiar with the broker, get familiar with the price action, get familiar with the momentum reading, make sure the strategy you're using works and is profitable, okay? And then you can put, if you feel ready, you can put real money on your account and you slowly scale up with time. You have to understand this takes time, okay? And is emotional. When you put real money to the stock market, the emotions kicks in because you don't want to lose the money. And you must get used to this. You must get familiar with all this, okay? If you already paper traded enough and you made sure your strategy works and you are profitable on your paper account and you want to try out with the real money, okay, you have to take in consideration the losses and the profits, the risk involved, okay? So you have to consider that some of the trades are going to go wrong, okay? So as I told you, paper trade costs you nothing, is the best way to learn, is the best way to get familiar with the broker, okay? And of course, your strategy is the most important, okay? Make sure you are profitable on paper trading before you put any real money. And it is very important that you use the same size on the paper account as you would use it on real. So if you are planning to put like $500 to $1,000 on the stock market on a real account, make sure that according to that size you are going to paper trade. Okay, it's very important. When it comes to how much capital do you need to start, I always say you will need at least $500 to $1,000 to give some space for your losses, okay, and to have enough capital to work with, okay. I also always say, if it's your last money, okay, if it's your last savings, to don't put on the stock market because you are emotionally attached to this money and it's going to affect your decision taking, okay. Right, the next question, the most frequently asked question by you, right? How long does it take to become consistently profitable in trading, right? So guys, you have to understand this is relative, okay? Depends on the person, depends on how much time you put in, how much work you put in, how fast you learn, okay? Can take 6 months to 1.5 years. Sometimes people take years to become consistently profitable. One thing is very important, to don't give up. If you really want to do this, you keep pushing and you don't give up, okay? Because at some point, everything going to click together, okay? As I always tell you, okay, you practice enough, you are on the market enough, you are following all the time, your brain, your mind is going to build up, and all the information you are going to put it together. And when you look at the chart, you are going to see the opportunity based on the previews, based on your experience, okay? If you spend enough time, it's going to click everything together, right? The next question is, most frequently asked question by you is, when would it be a good time to scale up in share size? Okay, so basically this question is about scaling up, okay? So first of all, it all depends on your experience, on the practice you put in, and how you are going with your journey, okay? So based on my experience, I can say that every $1,000 is one contract if you are trading indices, okay? So in case you are trading the Nasdaq or the DAX index, the Germany 40, okay, I would say that every $1,000, it's safer to trade with one contract. So if you have a $500 account, I suggest you to use a half contract, okay? As I told you, to give space for your losses, okay, and to do not overexpose your capital, okay? So every $1,000 you can scale up one contract. For example, you're trading with $1,000, you double your account, now you have $2,000, then you can double your size, okay? But I don't see that you should scale up faster, okay? Because you are going to overexpose yourself, your loss is going to be too big according to your account, okay? I also always say, in case you are in a good position, okay, and you know how to ride a trade, you can add to your winnings. If your previous order position is, the stop loss is on your entry, okay, but you have to practice this on paper account, and you must feel this when you can add, okay, because it's very dangerous as well. If you just keep adding without head and it turns back, it's going to take your money, right? All right, the next one is, what is your best advice on building small accounts? Okay, so basically all you can do is learn how to run your winners, okay? Follow price action, momentum, practice it on paper account, okay? Learn momentum reading, right? And my best advice, if the trade moves in your favor and there is momentum, move your stop loss to your entry and try to ride it as much as possible. And of course, always have your stop loss, hard stop, okay? Do not oversize your position. Make sure you give enough space for your account to take losses, because you are going to take losses. Okay, and there was another question, that I'm taking losses continuously and I'm afraid to enter the next trade. Okay, in case of that, you have to take a step back. Okay, you have to analyze your performance, right? You have to make sure that your size, your position size is on point. Okay, you don't want to oversize your positions. You must be able to take losses. Okay, I have my rule, 3 losses, I am out on the day. Okay, I suggest you put yourself rules and follow them. Okay, so basically, if you are afraid to enter the next trade, means couple of things. You are oversizing your position, or you are over trading and you feel that your account is at huge risk, right? What you can do, you lower your size and you take a step back. You try to take the trades that are most likely to work out at supports and resistances. You don't jump in on anything else, right? And if you're still afraid, think like this. You want this on long term, yes? You must understand that every trader takes losses, okay? Losses are part of the game, okay? All your P&L is built up by profit and loss, okay? And you are consistently profitable when your profits exceeds your losses, right? But the losses always will be there, right? You want this in a long term, in a long run. Couple of trades shouldn't affect your performance, your confidence, okay? In case you lose your confidence, go back to a paper account, okay? Build up again confidence, build up and prove to yourself that yes, the strategy I'm using works and you can again go in and scale up slowly. Right, that's all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little Q&A. Okay, find me on Instagram, put your trading related question or broker related question, and I'm going to come out and answer up to my knowledge, up to my experience. Okay, if you are not part of the Telegram channel, you can join me, cost you nothing, and you might learn a thing or two. Right, I build this, I'm making this to help you become better traders. Right, thank you guys for watching, and hope you see you in the next video. Bye bye, take care.